Alright, there we come again. In the previous videos we have been looking at about how we can make one line text area or text box, right? So in this video we are going to look at how we can make a mult box, right? A multi-line text box. So unlike in the first video whereby we looked at that form in particular as looking at the input type, here is pretty much different, right? And here we are going to get another element, and this element is called the text area. Alright, text, sorry, that's not the spelling, it's text area. So having introduced the text area element, it has attributes, and these attributes are rows and columns. So we are going to specify how many rows we need and how many columns we need. Beginning with the rows, right? Beginning with the rows, we can say this is we need 10 rows. Okay, we come outside the quotes, and then we hit the space button, and then we add columns. Columns are represented by COLS, columns, which you can also give as maybe 40. Okay, yeah, that is it. So let's close this, and then we shall see what happens in this. All right, let's close it, and then we see what happens. All right, you realize that the form, this form here, the code you see here is actually coming here, and there is HTML, and there is body and HTML which are here. This assigns that the code, the area you opened, the element, the text area element is actually not closed. All right, so you come back here and then you close your element. That's exactly what I was talking about in the previous videos, that text open, tags open must be closed. So you come and close here, text area. Alright, and then you go ahead and then save this, come back to your browser and refresh. You realize that now you have a clean text area box. Alright, now here you can come in and type in, you can have, we can have a chunk of words here, a chunk of words. I want to show you something. Okay, there we are. You realize that as you continue typing downwards, by default a browser will give you a scroll bar here, and this is pretty beautiful, that you can be able to scroll down to the text that are way down at the bottom of your web page, and that's very, very beautiful. So that's what we call a text area box. Alright, what if you want to do more than that? Okay, you want to do more than that and maybe introduce a comment, right? So you can do it in style and not really that much. You can come up here and hit below here, hit the enter button, and then give a comment, right? You can say this is comment. Okay, yeah, that's okay. You can type it in caps, comment, it's double M, comment below, right? Yeah, something like that, and maybe you can give it that. Yeah, so when I go save this, alright, and then refresh, oops, sorry, I need to hit something here. I need to introduce something here called break. Okay, alright, so when I do that and I save, I come back here and refresh. You see that below I have something like comment here, comment below, and where I'm supposed to comment is a text area box. Alright, but then after commenting, of course the user will need to do submission. So you can still go ahead and then introduce that item. So still we come here and then we hit the break. Okay, break helps us to break that line so that we don't have the mistake like we had here. So if it wasn't breaking here, let's do that, and we see if it wasn't breaking, you'd see something like that. So the moment we introduce a break here, all right, and then we save and refresh, you realize that the break has actually helped to get our text box or our multi-line text area box to the next line. Alright, so the same thing we do here. After breaking, we can come down, right? We can come down there, and then we now input. I don't know why this was actually different, not like the input text something and they decided to choose the text area, but it's pretty beautiful as well. So here we can come and still use the input type element. Alright, so you can say input, right, type, okay, input type, and then input, okay, type is equal to, you can open quotes, and then you say submit, submit. Alright, okay, moving away from that, you still hit the space bar, and then you put another attribute called value, and then you hit the equal signs and then open quotes, then you can say submit, right? And there we are. Okay, now this is, I want to explain something about this. Remember, in the input type we use text, and now text, it shows that you're supposed to do some text here, but now here there's something that's different. We put submit, but then the value here is the one that is key in this area. The value is actually gives control of the button. Alright, value is the one going to give control of the button. So when I do this and then I save my code and then I come to my web browser, you realize that I have my submit here. Alright, so if I have typed in my comments there, I just come here and hit the button and then I submit that. Alright, and I think that's beautiful. That's beautiful, and we are going to still do more of this in our next videos. So I hope to see you in the next videos. Bye.